Hi everyone, this is Nicole, and this video is going to be about types of different rope halters and which ones fit best and operate / function the best. So this is my preferred rope halter right here. The type of material has some flexibility but has a little bit of hold to it. That's something that I like because it will conform to their face really well, and I want a semi-snug fit. If the halter is too big, it's gonna slop around everywhere and it's really gonna mess up your communication because there's gonna be a lot of unnecessary feelings coming from the halter. And then attached to it is an arborist rope, the type of rope that arborists use to climb. I really like this rope because it has some weight to it. It does not collapse upon itself whenever you tie it, and it's very comfortable in your hands. So this is my preferred halter. If you didn't see this halter on the horse, go look at the previous video. So I grabbed some other halters here that we just have laying around, and we're going to talk a little bit about the differences between these. This rope is a lot thicker than my blue rope there, but this halter is a lot coarser. So you see, like if I hold it up, it holds its shape really strongly. So typically a coarser halter is going to have more trouble fitting onto the horse's face. Okay, so let's put this coarse halter on this horse and see how it fits. So same process, touch her, right hand around, hand myself the crown piece, come down to this knot, soften towards me. She wants to look around a little bit. It's all right, my pressure stays. Good, just guide her back. There, that was more helpful for her whenever I adjusted how much was touching her on the side of the face. This halter is also very big. This is way too much going on here, and it's falling apart a little bit. So you put both strands through, tie my knot. All right, so you can already see this is really big, and if I pull it out like that, see how it holds its shape? So when I go to pick up this rope, there's going to be a lot of movement happening, and if she's moving around, it's going to bounce on her a lot too. So not a good halter for schooling. But I take everything off the same way that I do with my good halters. All right, let's do another one. All right, so this halter also has a thicker rope on it, and this one is really big. So it has a little bit more of the type of flexibility that I would like it to have, but you'll see this one is very large. Good girl. So the danger with a really large halter is not only that it's gonna muffle up your signal, it can also come off of the horse. So that's a little bit too high. So if I really do fit this halter to most ideally where I'd like it, see we got a ton of room here in the cheek. It would be most ideal to have just about 2 to 3 fingers stacked right here in the jaw, and that it just laid on her face a little bit more. But when halters like this are too big, if they start fiddling around in the correct way, they can pop it off just like that. So that's another reason why having a halter that fits well is super important. Last one, this is a halter that we do use here schooling, but it's a much larger halter than the original maroon and blue one that I showed you. So I'm just gonna throw this on her and also show you how it's too big. But I like how this one again has a little bit of flexibility to it. It is a little bit coarser than my maroon one, so you really wanna make sure, you know, if you have a halter that's coarser, meaning it doesn't have as much flexibility, you want to make sure it really is fitting them appropriately so that way it's not puckering out in weird spots. So this halter also has an arborist rope attached to it as well. She's probably like, so many times being haltered in a row, what is this all about? There we go. So it works a little better for her when I want her to soften to me if I have pressure across the whole side of the face instead of like just up here behind the ear. So too big, too much space going on here. You can see it's too big right in here too. So to end this video, I figured I'd put the one back on that I like, that fits the best. So if you look at it from the side, we got a little bit of room here in the cheek, about 3 fingers stacked in between the knot and the rest of her jaw. It's got a little bit of movement that can happen, and that's what I like because that's what communicates to her. But overall, it's pretty well fitted around her whole face. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below or email us at thehandyhorseman@gmail.com. Be sure to subscribe, and thanks for watching.